show this week brings the world's top 30 golfers to Atlanta's East Lake Golf Club, all eyeing the Tour Championship and its staggering $10 million payout for the winner. But the impact of the tournament stretches far beyond the leaderboard and is felt year-round, especially in the neighborhood surrounding the course. Here now is Ilham Askia, President and CEO of the East Lake Foundation. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Oh yeah, absolutely. How has the community changed over the past 25 years, and how has this event helped to spark that change?
This was one of the most challenging neighborhoods in the country, and especially in Atlanta. And over the last 25 years since the Tour Championship has been here, and 30 years since the East Lake Foundation was established, we've seen a tremendous growth in our housing affordability, our education continuum, our wellness programs. So, our families, we had a 30% graduation rate, high school graduation rate in the mid-90s. We are now at 98% of our high school seniors graduate. That is our average across all the courses, and that comes from a holistic transformation of this community. And so it's housing, it's wellness, it's education, and it's economic growth, economic mobility, and vitality.
Yeah. When you walk around the East Lake during the tournament this week, what pops in your mind?
Well, see, I'm already dressed for day one. It's the Creator Classic today. I'm right across the street at Villages at East Lake. But what pops up in my mind is the continued support that Tour Championship gives. Their impact dollars truly get used immediately in East Lake and other communities across Atlanta. We could not do, East Lake Foundation and its sister organizations, Grove Park and Focused Community Strategies in South Atlanta, could not do the things that we do for community without impact dollars from Tour Championship. So it's a great thing to see. It's a lot of traffic, but it's great traffic, and we love that people come out and help support our community.
Yeah, only once a year, right? We'll have to deal with that traffic. Break down how much is generated locally for nonprofits and some of the other organizations.
Since its inception, I think it has been over $43 million just impacting East Lake alone, and $72 million over the last 24 plus years for nonprofits across Atlanta. I want to be clear that all that money does not come to East Lake. I mean, we share it with other nonprofits. They're doing great work and support our communities. But like I said before, those impact dollars really make a difference in a young person's life. They make difference in our aging adults, allowing them to age in place. And so it's just a tremendous investment in the city of Atlanta and the state of Georgia.
Yeah. Well, do you ever wonder where East Lake, the community, would be if there wasn't this kind of partnership in place?
If it wasn't for our founder, who, as you know, recently passed away on July 29th, Tom Cousins, and Eva Davis, who was the president of the Tenant Association here, what was then East Lake Meadows and Villages of East Lake, and Renee Glover, I don't know what would have become of East Lake. I think that, yes, it would have transformed like any cities. I was a city, spent my time in city planning in my early years, the evolution of cities, but it really takes a special group of residents to continue to amplify their voices to talk about needs, real-time needs in this real-time environment. So, I can't really answer if we didn't have those three architects of the vision come here and really reimagine what East Lake could be. But we're so happy they did it, and we are going to continue their legacy as we continue this work in holistic place-based work in East Lake and beyond.
Yeah. When you see those professional golfers on the same course that neighborhood kids play on, what does that symbolize to you?
It's for me, it's anything is possible. We tell our students, our kiddos that live in East Lake, anything is possible, a lot of hard work and determination. And we will make sure, as the East Lake Foundation and all of our partners, the school, the YMCA, that we'll do our best to provide the resources so you don't have to worry about your basic needs. You can focus on the game. And to see the 30 best players in the world come to our little neighborhood every single year, it's euphoria. It's exciting. And those kids get to see them in real time and shake their hands, and they get autographs signed. And so it's just a good thing to say anything is possible when you have a dream.
Yeah. You play? I mean, you dress the part.
Woo! I'm dressed the part. I always say I'm dressed the part. I'm learning how to play. I'm going to get out there after the experts finish doing, getting the course warmed up for me.
Ilham Askia, thank you for all that you're doing for the community, especially in that particular community right there. And what a great event that you bring each and every year to our area. Appreciate everything you do.
Thank you.
All right.